Now, is it possible to age well without going under the knife? And what are the beauty hacks that keep our skin smooth and our hair healthy as we age? Well, these are questions that I get asked all the time, and my answer is always the same. Yes, the skincare and the hair care products that we use are important, but the magic that really starts here in the kitchen with how we nourish and fuel our bodies from the inside out. So our hair, our skin and our nails are at the end of the queue when it comes to our nutrition. Our bodies divert the best stuff to our hungry brains and our vital organs first, which makes sense, right? But this means that our skin and our hair get the leftovers. So if our diet is lacking in essential vitamins, it's here that we'll start to see signs first. Our skin might look dull or dehydrated. It might begin to lose elasticity or show signs of accelerated aging, such as skin wrinkling and hyperpigmentation. But there's lots that we can do to slow this aging process. And I really want to focus on one powerhouse nutrient today. Now, can you guess from the colour of my jumper? Yep, it's vitamin C. So this is something that I've been writing about actually for decades, and here's the proof. A couple of my books here, Vital Oils, Eat Yourself Beautiful, do you remember these? Covering the topics of antioxidants, in particular vitamin C. And yeah, back then, I think I was onto something. So we can apply vitamin C to our skin, we can put it into serums, we can eat it in foods, such as citrus fruits, for example, and we can also supplement it. Now, my favourite supplement is Ultrient C, and this is a really clever liposomal formula, and they're offering 10% off with the code LizLoves. More on this later. But let's start with what vitamin C can actually do for our skin and our hair. So first up, vitamin C is involved in collagen production. So you know what collagen is by now, yeah? It's the skin's mattress, that plump, pillowy layer that keeps our faces looking firm and youthful. Now, sadly, we lose 1% of this stuff every year from our late 20s onwards. So anything that we can do to support the body in making more is a good thing. And that's where vitamin C comes in, because it's an essential nutrient involved in making collagen. No vitamin C, no collagen. It's really that simple. And vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant, and that's really good news for our immune system and our energy levels, but also for our skin and our hair. It can help to protect the collagen that we do have, limit damage done by UV rays, and ward off things like age spots or premature skin sagging or wrinkling. And then when it comes to our hair, interestingly, studies show that vitamin C helps to support blood flow to the scalp for healthy hair growth, and it also helps us to absorb iron. And I know from speaking to trichologists that low iron is so often a factor in hair loss and thinning in midlife. And its role in collagen production is key here too, because collagen is one of the key structural proteins that make up shiny, strong, glossy locks. So how can we get more vitamin C into our diets? Well, let's start with food first, yeah, always. So we often think of citrus fruits when it comes to vitamin C. These are really good sources. You can think of grapefruit, oranges, lemons, and the like. I also tend to prefer berries. So berries are low in sugar, bursting with vitamin C, as well as other helpful antioxidants. I've got blueberries here, but blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, they're all really good sources. And then there's veggies. So look for the cruciferous vegetables. You've got sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, leafy greens like cavolo nero and kale. Herbs and spices can also help too. Parsley, sorrel, chives. And then if you want to take it to the next level, I would also recommend a supplement. You know, we're being hit with a bit of a double whammy as we age. We need our nutrients to go up, and we're less able to absorb the nutrients that we get from our diet. And that's why I am actually always on my soapbox about the need for high quality, bioavailable supplements from midlife onwards. And there's new technology coming out all the time, which is making aging well easier than ever before. So in the case of vitamin C, it used to be that the body could only absorb about 200 milligrams of standard vitamin C supplements at a time, and the rest was just cleared out in our wee. Well, much higher doses than that tended to cause gastric discomfort. And this is still the case, actually, with many vitamin C pills and powders that you buy on the high street. The only way to get beauty boosting levels of the stuff was via an IV drip, which, let's face it, is expensive and really not very practical. But this has changed with the advent of liposomal technology. And I've written about this in more detail in my book, A Better Second Half. And for those who like the science as much as I do, you can check on that. But essentially, liposomes are like little bubbles of fat that mimic our own cell membranes, and they shield the vitamin C as it passes through our digestive system. And that means that we can get super doses straight to the skin and the hair cells that need it. And the results really speak for themselves. I have noticed the changes in my own skin and hair, and there are multiple independent, I'll say that again, independent clinical studies showing this too. So one 2013 trial, for example, showed that 3 sachets taken daily for 12 weeks resulted in a 61% increase in skin elasticity. So that's tighter, smoother, more lifted skin, and a 13.5% reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. Another independent study showed that just 2 sachets taken for 12 weeks was shown to result in a 37.5% reduction in hair loss and a 19% increased hair count. Science-backed results that show this vitamin C is well absorbed and we're not going to be wasting our hard-earned money on making expensive wee. So here is how I use it. So I take 1 sachet first thing in the morning in a little bit of water. You don't mix it, you just pop the vitamin C in there, give it a little swirl and knock it back. Easy, job done. Another thing that you can do is fold it into yogurt. So let's do that now. I'll show you how. I'm going to take some Greek yogurt. I've got full fat yogurt because it keeps you feeling fuller for longer, and healthy fats are really good for us. So always full fat. And then I've got my sachet here, and I'm just going to fold this into the yogurt. So it makes a really good tasting yogurty snack. Just going to mix that in. And then if you want to, you can add a few extra things. So I've got some flaked almonds here. I really like flaked almonds. I like the crunch, and they're also full of vitamin E. And then, let's add some blueberries. Again, vitamin C enriched blueberries for good measure. And this, I have to tell you, is the most perfect beauty boosting breakfast. And it is also very delicious. Well, I really do hope that you will give that a try. It's seriously good and the results speak for themselves. My skin looks and feels amazing, and I think because vitamin C is such a wonder nutrient, I've noticed benefits in other areas too. My energy levels feel so much better. I notice that I'm powering through the day without having any dips, and I feel less tired overall. So it really is a must in midlife especially. Well, you can check out Ultrient C via the link in the description below, and do be sure to use the code LizLoves for 10% off your skin and your hair. Well, thank you. So leave me a comment below and let me know how you will be getting in more vitamin C over the coming weeks. Always love to hear. And until the next time then, go very well. Goodbye.